What is up, YouTube? This your boy bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'm gonna give you guys my WWE Smackdown review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell. Also follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Let's talk about SmackDown. Now, SmackDown was a average show. I give it a C. We're kicking things off with WWE Intercontinental Championship match, Sami Zayn versus Ricochet. This was a pretty good match. The bell rings, here we are underway. Ricochet rolls Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Ricochet with a head scissor takedown, followed by a drop kick. Ricochet on the ring apron as he jumps off the top rope. Sami Zayn moves out of the way, and Sami Zayn with a clothesline. He goes for the cover, but Ricochet kicks out. Forearms to the face by Sami Zayn, right hands by Sami Zayn, and Ricochet with right hands. Ricochet rolls Sami Zayn up, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Sami Zayn on the ring apron and Ricochet with a super kick. Ricochet on the ring apron. He goes for another super kick, but Sami Zayn grabs Ricochet. Leg turn him around and a back suplex onto the ring apron. Now that was a brutal spot. We went to commercial break. Back from commercial, Sami Zayn is on the second rope, but Ricochet with a hurricanrana. He goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Ricochet rolls onto the ring apron. Ricochet jumps over the top rope and goes for a hurricanrana, but Sami Zayn with a power bomb. He goes for the cover, but Ricochet kicks out. Sami Zayn stomps on Ricochet. Sami Zayn goes for a back suplex, but Ricochet with elbow toe to the face. He goes for a right hand. Sami Zayn goes for the exploder. Ricochet reverses that into a cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Ricochet with a standing moonsault. He goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Ricochet with a super kick, and Sami Zayn falls to the outside of the ring. Ricochet runs to the ropes and then a acrobatic moonsault over the top rope onto the outside. He rolls Sami Zayn back into the ring. Ricochet climbs the top rope, but Sami Zayn trips him up, and Ricochet falls to the outside of the ring. Johnny Knoxville music hits, and out comes Johnny Knoxville. He walks down to the ring as Sami Zayn gets in the ring. Johnny Knoxville gets on the ring apron and distracts Sami Zayn. Ricochet with a roll-up cover as he gets the pin. The winner and your new WWE Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet. This was a pretty good match. Commercial break. Sami Zayn is backstage as he throws things. He looks at the camera and tells the cameraman why is he following him. He says Johnny Knoxville follows him everywhere. Sami Zayn challenged Johnny Knoxville to a match at WrestleMania 38. Out comes Austin Theory to the ring as out comes Austin Theory to the ring. He says he competes on Raw and he is the prodigy of the chairman of the WWE. He says Mr. McMahon is there tonight, and where Mr. McMahon goes, Austin Theory goes. He asks Pat McAfee why Mr. McMahon was on his show. He says that Mr. McMahon is always one step ahead, and Pat probably thinks Vince likes him, but everyone knows that Pat is a loud mouth, and everyone he wants to hear him shut up. Austin Theory says that is entertainment. He asks Pat what he is going to do when his mouth is weird shut, and he can't eat without slipping his food through a straw. Austin Theory goes to the outside and tells Pat McAfee that he is his opponent at WrestleMania 38. He slaps the headset off Pat's head. Pat climbs the announcer table as Theory takes a bunch of selfies. Commercial break. So we get Carmella accompanied by Queen Zelina Vega versus Naomi accompanied by Sasha Banks. This was a quick match. The bell rings and we are underway. Carmella goes to the outside of the ring as her assistant puts her mask off for her. She gets on the ring apron, and Naomi with a kick to the side of the head. Naomi climbs the top rope, but Carmella trips her up. Carmella with a headlock. Naomi with elbows as she gets out of it. She lifts Carmella on her shoulders and slams her knees first onto her face. Naomi goes for the cover, but Carmella kicks out. Naomi goes to throw Carmella into the corner, but Carmella reverses it, and Naomi slams into the corner. Vega, Queen Selena gets on the ring apron as Sasha trips her up. Sasha with the meteor onto the ring steps. Carmella runs towards Naomi, but Naomi with a kick to the face. Naomi with a split-legged moonsault. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Naomi. They cut backstage as Happy Corbin and Madcap are backstage playing poker with a few people. Corbin says they are going to watch Drew McIntyre match tonight. That was god awful. That was really awful. Commercial break. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Quick match. The bell rings and we are on the way. Jinder Mahal with a right hand followed by a headlock. Jinder throws Drew to the ropes, but Drew with a shoulder tackle. A chop to the chest by Drew as he goes for another one, but Jinder moves out of the way. And a kick to the face. Jinder goes for the cover, but Drew kicks out. Jinder with a modified headlock as he runs to the ropes, but Drew with an overhead throw. A swinging neck breaker by Jinder Mahal. Shanky gets on the ring apron as Jinder throws him face first into the ring post. Drew McIntyre with a Glasgow kiss onto Jinder. Drew with a claymore. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Drew McIntyre. Alright, Kayla gets in the ring as she asks Drew about Madcap and Corbin. Drew says he doesn't care what Madcap and Corbin thinks. Cares what they think. Drew says no one likes them. He asks the crowd who wants to gouge their eyes out when Corbin is on television. Kayla raised her hand to Drew, tells Corbin he might be undefeated as Happy Corbin, but that will end at WrestleMania 38. We cut backstage to Corbin and Madcap playing poker. Madcap tells a bad joke about Drew and no one laughs. That was god awful by Madcap. Madcap lost. That was god awful. Commercial break. Rick Boogs is playing the guitar as he introduced Shinsuke Nakamura. The Usos attack them from behind on the stage. Roman Reigns music hits and out he comes to the ring. This was a good promo by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns tells Miami to acknowledge him. The fans cheer Roman Reigns. Roman says tomorrow he and Brock Lesnar will defend their titles at Madison Square Garden. He says he will destroy his opponent and send him to the back of the line. But Brock is where it gets interesting. He says not everyone wants to see Brock with that title or even make it at WrestleMania 38. Roman Reigns says, but he wants Brock to make it to WrestleMania 38. He wants Brock to hand deliver that WWE Championship to his tribal chief. He asks Paul Heyman what that line he always says. Paul Heyman says it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. Roman Reigns says spoiler. Roman Reigns asks if he should give the whole world a spoiler. Roman Reigns says he is like a baby Ruth. He calls his shot and he delivers every single time, which is facts by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns says to look at last year's WrestleMania. A week before he said he was going to stack them and pin them, and that is what he did. and this year he is going to call his shot again. Roman Reigns says at WrestleMania 38 in the biggest main event of all time, he is going to smash Brock Lesnar. He is going to pin Brock Lesnar. He is going to stand over Brock Lesnar and Brock Lesnar with $5 million of fireworks. He is going to hold both titles and raise them over his head, and Brock will have no choice but to acknowledge him. He says at WrestleMania 38, Brock Lesnar will acknowledge him. This was a good promo by Roman Reigns. I enjoyed it. This was the only promo that was good on SmackDown. Commercial break. So we get WWE tag team titles. The Usos versus the Viking Raiders. All right, the bell rings. This was a decent tag team match. Decent. The bell rings and we are on the way. Eric and Jimmy are in the ring. He throws Jimmy to the outside. Jay gets in the ring, and Eric throws him to the outside of the ring. Ivar with a cannonball off the ring apron. Jimmy is thrown back in the ring, and Ivar is tagged in. Ivar with a big splash. He goes for the cover, but Jimmy kicks out. Eric is tagged in, and as they go for the Viking experience, but Jay breaks it up. Jay throws Ivar into the ring post. Jay is tagged in as they double team Eric, and he rolls to the outside. Jimmy is tagged in. They double team Eric on the outside of the ring. Eric is thrown back inside of the ring, and Jay is tagged in. Eric is thrown back to the outside, and he is thrown into the ring post. Jimmy is tagged back in, and they throw Eric into the timekeeper's area. Commercial break. Back from commercial, the Viking Raiders are double team Jay. Eric goes for the cover, but Jay kicks out. Jimmy is tagged in and he hits Eric with a super kick. Jimmy climbs to the top rope. He goes for the Uso splash, but Eric gets his knees up. Ivar is tagged in. They hit Jimmy with the Viking experience. Ivar goes for the cover, but Jay breaks it up. Eric is tagged in and Jay is tagged in. Jimmy throws Ivar to the outside of the ring. Jay with a super kick onto Ivar. The referee is distracted as Jay hits Eric with a super kick. Jimmy goes for the cover, but Eric reverses it into a cover, but Jimmy kicks out. Jay is tagged in, and they hit Eric with the 1D. Jay goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner is still your WWE Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Alright, commercial break. Big E with Kofi Kingston versus Sheamus, accompanied by Ridge Holland. Kofi is on the ATV at ringside, ringing the horn. Ridge Holland hits him with a chair from behind. Ridge Holland started breaking the ATV with the chair. Sheamus with right hands, a knee to the face onto Big E. Sheamus goes to the outside of the ring. As he and Ridge Holland get on the ATV, Sheamus drives away. Commercial break. Back from commercial, they show Sheamus and Ridge Holland breaking the New Day's ATV outside of the arena. Kayla is backstage with Johnny Knoxville. He says that Sami Zayn is a sad, strange little man. He tells Sami Zayn that getting in the ring with Sami, it says Kayla is backstage with Johnny Knoxville. He says that Sami is a sad, strange little man. He tells Sami Zayn that getting in the ring with Sami Zayn doesn't scare him as he accepts his challenge for a match at WrestleMania 38. Corbin and Madcap are backstage playing darts. A sword is shoved into the dartboard as Drew McIntyre enters the locker room and everyone leaves. Commercial break. So we get the main event of the evening. Ronda Rousey versus Sonya Deville. This match was this main event was awful. awful main event. We already knew that Ronda Rousey was going to be Sonya Deville. But anyway, Charlotte Flair makes her way down to the ring before the start of the match. The bell rings and we are underway. Ronda Rousey has taped on her right knee. A slap by Ronda Rousey followed by a kick. Ronda Rousey with a takedown as she goes for an armbar. Flair gets on the ring apron and distracts Ronda Rousey. Sonya with a chop to Ronda's right knee. Flair joins the commentary team. Sonya slams Ronda's head into the mat. Sonya Deville with a knee to the face. She goes for the cover, but Ronda kicks out. A headlock by Sonya, but Ronda Rousey gets out of it. Ronda on the ring apron and a knee to the face. Ronda with a knee to the face and right hand by Sonya. I'm not Sonya, but Ronda in the corner. She slams Sonya onto the mat. She lifts Sonya on her shoulders and hits her with the Piper's Pit. Ronda Rousey with the armbar as Sonya taps out. The winner of the match, Ronda Rousey. This match was awful. After the match, Flair takes her headset off and stands up. Flair gets in the ring and Ronda takes her down and gets her in an ankle lock. And Charlotte taps. And SmackDown goes off the air. Like I stated earlier, SmackDown was a average show. It was just a C show. But like I said it before, me and Showstopper TV stated this before, that Charlotte Flair is going to drop the SmackDown Women's Championship to Ronda Rousey. Me and Showstopper TV are going to call it straight down the middle. But anyway, overall, SmackDown was a average show. I'll give it a C. But anyway, let me know down below in the comment section what are your thoughts on SmackDown tonight. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Smackdown review on highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what are your thoughts on SmackDown. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Tap the notification bell. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. This your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I will see you next on my AEW Rampage review and highlights. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here.